Hello YouTube fans, my name is Leo and welcome to another video of Superstar Client. In this video, we'll be talking about flood basalt eruptions and one of the worst ones in history, the Siberian Traps eruption 250 million years ago. But before we get anything into that, I do want to mention that only 14 of you have hit that subscribe button, which means you're missing out on one of my videos, so why not solve that issue by hitting that subscribe button? And also, if you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to leave a like and a comment. I'm replying to as many of your comments as I can, and I want to see 1,000 likes as soon as possible. Now for today's video. First, what are flood basalt eruptions? Flood basalt eruptions are like the eruptions you see in Hawaii, and they're viscous. Not the eruptions like in the Pacific Ring of Fire, like Mount St. Helens or so in Hawaii. If you ever went to Hawaii, you would have seen that there's the volcanoes there. They're formed by what's called a hotspot. Because Hawaii, as you know, it's in the middle of the Pacific. It's not in the Ring of Fire, as the theory suggests. And hotspots are formed by something that scientists call a mantle plume, which is still hypothetical and theoretical. But they exist in many places. Examples of those are Hawaii, Iceland, and Yellowstone. There are still, to this day, other places than those three that they can exist where flood basalt occurs. But let's first go into one of these. Yellowstone. Around 640,000 years ago, it erupted with at least 2,500 times the force of the eruption in Krakatoa back in 1883. And here, the eruption blew out everything and changed the world's climate before anything could recover from the super huge eruption. It was one of the biggest eruptions in the entire world. Still, however, bigger eruptions have existed. For example, 250 million years ago, scientists theorized that the Permian Triassic extinction event was caused by volcanoes, particularly one of the Siberian traps in a permafrost area as big as the state of Texas. But little do people know it's a volcano. Now it's a copper deposit in Russia. Now that was a volcano. There are deep canyons, deeper than the Empire State Building is high. And here, these were formed all by volcanoes. And all 250 million years ago, when the volcano erupted with such force that every plant it encountered was literally wiped off the face of the earth and eventually formed the mass extinction. A close call. The race eliminated 96% of all marine life and 75% of all land animals. And it was found that it was the biggest mass extinction. Other theories included that a big asteroid struck the Earth near Java, Indonesia, and then caused the volcano to awaken. That was one theory. Or maybe it caused it like its own, like 65 million years ago. A big asteroid 6 miles wide struck Chicxulub, Mexico, and created the extinction that wiped out all the dinosaurs and 75% of all life. That's already known, as found in 1990 by a team of scientists in Chicxulub, Mexico. But this one very likely is volcanoes rather than that, but could have still been caused by a meteorite impact. But will it awaken? Maybe it will, but we'll see. Bye. Remember to comment, like, and subscribe for more.